Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the man with the iron boot, Mr. Darryl Johnson. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Does Football Stand. As I say, this is the draw predictions for the Emirates FA Cup quarter final, and obviously I'm not doing it live because obviously everyone's at school, people are at college and stuff, so there's really no point. You'd get no one watching, so what's the point of doing it? So I thought I'll do it as a recorded. The draw is tonight, by the way. It is starting between 9:50 and 10 o'clock. It follows the follows the Sheffield Wednesday v Manchester City game. So we should be live for that later on this evening. Welcome to the FA Cup draw predictions. For those who are new and don't know, this is where I do my own version of the FA Cup quarter-final draw. I'll go through the numbers in a second. Unfortunately, I couldn't find any other container, so I've put loads of pieces of paper and stuff, the 8 pieces of paper with the teams, in some really random container, some bloody cat door one. Well, first of all, let's start by opening the famous iron blue. Would be a good start. So, the ball numbers are number 1 Manchester City or Sheffield Wednesday. Sheffield Wednesday or Manchester City. I've said that the wrong way round. That game is held tonight, and just let you know, with it being the 5th round, there's no replays, so it's straight to extra time or penalties. Number 1 Sheffield Wednesday v Man City. That game obviously is played tonight at Hillsborough, and Sheffield Wednesday aren't on a good run of form at the minute. Man City on a decent run of form at the minute, and of course looking to keep hold of their title in the FA Cup, the Company D Cup holders, and the Carabao Cup holders now, because they've won the title for the 3rd time in the Carabao Cup. So Sheffield Wednesday and Man City are number 1. Number 2, Sheffield United. A good game actually between Reading and Sheffield United yesterday. Ended Reading 1, Sheffield United 2. Sheffield United took the lead after 2 minutes through David McGoldrick, and then a penalty from George Puskás cancelled out the first goal. Reading managed to take them to extra time somehow, so fair play to Reading. They gave it a good battle. Just at the end of the day, Billy Sharp with the goal right on half time in extra time, and that was it. Sheffield United go through 2-1. Number 3 is Chelsea. Now, surprise result. They actually beat Liverpool. I'm getting my words in the wrong place today. They beat Liverpool, which a lot of people weren't expecting. However, Liverpool did make about 7 changes from their team, and I'm assuming that's because he's saving them for the league games. I think Liverpool just concentrating on league games instead of worrying about the cup games. So that's them out of the cup. The only thing they can win now is the league and the Champions League, which, if I'm honest, I don't think they're going to do anything in the Champions League. I don't think they're going to get very far. They might just scrape past Atletico Madrid, but I don't think they'll get anywhere near the final this year. So I think the only thing they're going to win is the league at the most. But Chelsea, they played very well. A good goal from Willian. Did take a bit of a howler from Adrian, mind. It's a good shot. It's just parried into his own net. Second goal was a good goal, though, from Moss Barkley, getting absolutely nowhere near it. Good goal. And that was it. Number 4 is Newcastle United, who beat West Bromwich Albion away from home by 3-2. They were 3-0 up. And then West Brom started to get 2 goals. Just wasn't enough for them to avoid getting kicked out of the cup. Number 5 is Leicester City or Birmingham. That game takes place tonight at the King Power Stadium. 2016 Premier League champions Leicester take on Birmingham, who are second in the second city actually. Tough game for Birmingham. I think Birmingham will probably get knocked out. However, if what's his name? If Jukovic manages to get a few goals in, then they could cause a shock. Number 6 is Derby or Manchester United. That game takes place tomorrow night on BT Sports. That game will be live on Does Football Stand, the live Does Football Stand watch along for that game tomorrow night. Really looking forward to it. It will be a tough game, that one, because Derby are no mugs. They've caused one or two shocks. They did cause a shock against United last season when Frank Lampard was in charge. They beat them on penalties at Old Trafford because of Phil Jones, as usual. But yeah, Derby are no mugs and can't be taken easily. But I do think United will probably win that. Number 7 is Tottenham or Norwich. Now, I'm sorry to say, Scotty, but there's only going to be one winner. However, Tottenham only beat Norwich 2-1 in the Premier League. But this is the FA Cup. It's a completely different game. Norwich could cause a shock, but if I'm honest, I very, very much doubt it. I think Tottenham will win that one pretty comfortably. And number 8 is Arsenal, who beat Portsmouth 2-0 on Monday night. I'll say I didn't actually see the highlights. I didn't see the game because I was at the Riverside Stadium watching Borough unfortunately end up drawing against Nottingham Forest. But they're the ball numbers, and we're going to get started right away. So, who do you want your team to face in the draw? Please let me know in the comments section down below. Here we go then. It's very small. I can't even get my hand in it. Let's have a look. Let's go for this one then. Done a good job of the tape. I can't even get it off. Let's look at that. I've got the tape and I can't get it off now. Okay. How not to do the FA Cup draw. Oh dear. Finally. Oh. And the first number is number 4, which is Newcastle United. Newcastle United, as I say, beat West Brom to get to this stage, and I don't think they've really ever got to the quarterfinals. And if they have got to the quarterfinals, well, it's not for a very, very long time. Though Steve Bruce ended up in an argument in his press conference. Newcastle United will be at home. Who will travel to St James's Park? Or should I say who'll be sitting in the gods? Because it is, their wind is pretty high. I've been up there, wind. It is, goodness me, it's high. They'll play. Oh, this one was easy to get off. There we go. They'll be playing. Don't know who Newcastle could get here. Play number 2. It's an all Premier League tie. It is Sheffield United. So the two teams that have already played their games, Newcastle United, who about mid-table in the Premier League, taking on shock. The team who actually causing the shock in the Premier League, Sheffield United, could be in Europe by the end of this season. So there's those two done. Next game to be drawn is going to be... you watch. United will probably get bloody Arsenal or something. We'll go for that one. Two stuck together. Number 8, it's the Gunners, Arsenal. Yeah, that's one of the worst 8s I've done. One of the worst 8s I've bloody done. That's terrible, that. I've done it sideways. It's like a fish. Number 8, Arsenal. As I say, beat Portsmouth to get to this round. Also got knocked out the Europa League by Olympiacos. Who will travel to the Emirates for the Emirates FA Cup quarter-final? Well, that's not how I wanted to do it. Actually, I can get it open, can I? That's number 5. If you can see it. Yeah, that's number 5. That's Leicester or Birmingham. Oh dear. Well, I think that'll be Arsenal v Leicester, I think, there. Having said that, if it is Arsenal v Leicester, that would be a pretty enthralling tie. And Leicester, obviously, high-flying in the Premier League, just a load of points behind Liverpool, and Arsenal still fighting for Europe. Two games drawn out of 4. The remaining teams are Sheffield Wednesday, Man City, Chelsea, Derby United and Tottenham Norwich. I think regardless we're going to get a Premier League team. We're going to get Chelsea away, aren't we? We're going to get Chelsea. I'll guarantee we'll get Chelsea away or Chelsea at home. We'll get Chelsea. Oh, don't drop it. Would be a good idea. This is how not to do the FA Cup draw. Number 6, and that is Derby or Manchester United. That game takes place tomorrow evening at Pride Park. So, I mean, if United do go through, I wouldn't be surprised. So, who will be travelling to either Pride Park or Old Trafford? 3 teams left. It's certainly going to be a Premier League team. Anyone but City would be good. It's number 3. It's Chelsea. What did I say? United would probably take on Chelsea. United have got Chelsea if they win against Derby. So Derby or United versus Chelsea, and this will be 6-0 to Davil Johnson. Although I don't think he's getting played till like April. 2 teams left. So which one's going to be at home? I dread to think what Scotty B would say about this. It is when I can get the thing. Oh, for God's sake. I can't get it off. Well, there's one side off. There you go. Sheffield Wednesday or Manchester City number 1 will be hosting to finish the draw. Just a second. Sheffield Wednesday or Man City will be hosting to finish the draw. The final team in the pot. Oh, in this container. Oh, come on, wait. To finish this draw, number 7, Tottenham or Norwich. I think that's going to be Man City versus Tottenham, realistically. So, a possible trip to the Etihad for Norwich if they beat Tottenham Hotspurs. But that is the draw done for the predictions, and we'll go through the draw in full. So, Newcastle United take on Sheffield United. Arsenal versus Leicester City or Birmingham. Derby or Manchester United will take on Chelsea. It's Davil Johnson versus David Hoyle once again. And Sheffield Wednesday or Manchester City take on Tottenham Hotspurs or Norwich. That's the draw done, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for watching. Just a disclaimer, these are not the real ties. The real draw is this evening after Sheffield Wednesday versus Manchester City. These are just the draw predictions as we normally do. Thank you very much for watching, ladies and gentlemen, and from us here, cheers.